Hello children, welcome to my channel. This is similarity part 3. In part 1 and 2, part 1 and 2 I have already explained 3 theorems. The first theorem was given by Pythagoras. The second theorem was given by Thales, which is known as basic proportionality theorem. Then the third theorem, converse of basic proportionality theorem. In this part 3, we will move to the next theorems. Now we move to theorem number 4. Okay. Theorem number 4 is based on area of two similar triangles. The theorem states that if two triangles are similar, if two triangles are similar, the ratio between their areas is equal to square, okay, square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. Okay, if two triangles are similar, then the ratio between the areas is equal to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. That means, suppose triangle ABC is similar to triangle QPR. This is given. Then area of triangle ABC or area of triangle QPR is equal to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. So which is the ratio of the corresponding sides? First ratio is AB by QP. So AB by QP full square. Second ratio BC by PR full square. Okay. Third ratio AC by QR full square. Okay. So this is the relation by this theorem. Okay. So area of triangle ABC by area of triangle QPR is equal to square of AB by QP or square of BC by PR or square of AC by QR, or you can say K square, because ratio of the corresponding sides is taken as K, scale factor or proportionality factor. So square means K square. Okay. This can be proved. Okay. This can be proved, but I am not giving you proof because it is not necessary. Okay. Just understand this. If two triangles are similar, then the ratio between the radius will be equal to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. We will use this in problems. Okay. So this is theorem number 4. Next, theorem number 5. This theorem is based on median. Okay, it states that the median of a triangle divides it into two triangles. Okay, the median of a a triangle divides it into two triangles of equal area. This theorem was in class 9 in the chapter area theorem. Okay, so again I am not proving this theorem. It was in class 9, but it will be used in class 10 also. So the theorem is the median of a triangle divides the triangle into two triangles of equal area. For example, this is A, B, C. Okay, how to get median? Median is the line segment that joins the vertex and the midpoint of the opposite side. Let us take the midpoint of BC. Suppose this is P, BP is equal to CP. Okay, if we join AP, we will get the median of this triangle corresponding to the side BC. So let us join AP. So AP is the median corresponding to the side BC. So you can see when we drew AP, we got two triangles. Initially there was only one triangle, that is ABC. But after drawing AP, we are getting two triangles which are ABP and ACP. According to this theorem, these two triangles may be similar, may not be similar, may be congruent, may not be congruent, but their area is same. Okay, that means here area of triangle APB is equal to area of triangle APC. Okay, which is equal to half of area of triangle ABC. Okay, so this is the theorem of median. Similarly, suppose if we take midpoint of AC Q, means QA equal to QC, and if we join BQ, again we will get one median. BQ is the median corresponding to the side AC. Now this median, do not look at AP, simply look at BQ. This median BQ, okay, this will divide the triangle ABC into two triangles, means triangle BQA and triangle BQC. These two triangles are also equally area. Okay, so this is theorem number 5. Then the last theorem of this chapter, okay, then we will move to problems only. Last theorem, theorem number 6. This theorem is also based on area. Okay, this theorem was in class 9 actually, in area theorem chapter. Okay, again it will be needed in class 10 in this chapter, similarity. Okay, so the theorem is like this: if two or more triangles have a common vertex and their bases are along the same straight line. Okay, and the bases are along the same straight line, then the ratio between their areas is equal to the ratio between their corresponding bases. Okay. So the theorem is like this: if two or more triangles have a common vertex, I'll explain this using a diagram. Okay, have a common vertex and their bases are along the same straight line, then the ratio between the areas is equal to ratio between the bases. Now, suppose we have a triangle like this. This is A, B, C. Okay. Now I am taking different points on the side BC. Suppose this is P, this is Q, this is R. Okay. Let us join AP. Let us join AQ and AR. Okay. This BP, PQ, QR, RC are not equal. May be equal, may not be equal. That I am not mentioned here. Okay. BP, PQ, QR, RC, they may be same, may be different. Okay. But you can see there are many triangles here. If you check how many triangles are there, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All total there are 10 triangles here, 10 different triangles. Okay. If you want, you can count. Okay. There are 10 triangles here. And all these 10 triangles have this common vertex A. Okay. Have this common vertex A. And the bases BP, PQ, QR, RC, BQ, PR, etc. All the bases are along the same straight line BC. Okay. So this theorem can be used here. That means ratio between the areas of any two triangles. You take any two triangles. Suppose I am taking area of triangle ABQ. Okay, ABQ, area of triangle ABQ by area of triangle APR. Okay, so ABQ by APR is equal to ratio between the corresponding bases. Which are the corresponding bases? BQ and PR. Because A is the vertex, so the side opposite to the vertex is taken as base. So BQ is the base for the first triangle, PR is the base for the second triangle. So the ratio will be equal to BQ by PR. Okay, I have taken only one example. You can take several examples like this. For example, area of triangle APQ by area of triangle ARC. Okay, these two triangles have a common vertex A and their bases are along the same straight line. So again this theorem will be used. Area of triangle APQ by area of triangle ARC will be equal to PQ by RC. You can take any two triangles. Okay, so this is theorem number 6. So these are the three theorems. First theorem was based on area. Means if two triangles are similar, then the ratio between the corresponding areas will be equal to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. Then second theorem was based on median. Median of a triangle divides the triangle into two triangles of equal area. Those two triangles may be congruent, may not be congruent, may be similar, may not be similar. Third theorem. This is third theorem. Okay. So many triangles will have a common vertex and the bases will be along the same straight line. Now let us move to some examples. Exercise 15C. Exercise 15C. Question number 2. Question number 2. Okay. A line PQ is drawn parallel to the base BC of triangle ABC. Okay. So let us draw the triangle. This is A, B, C. A line PQ is drawn parallel to the base BC. Okay. This is P, this is Q, this is parallel. These two lines are parallel. Okay. And it is given that AP is equal to 1 by 3 PB. AP is equal to 1/3 of PB. Okay. Find the value of triangle. First we will find area of triangle ABC by area of triangle AP. ABC by AP. Okay. First let us get information from this. AP by PB is equal to 1 by 3. Okay. If AP is equal to 1 by 3 means 1/3 of PB, then AP by PB must be 1 by 3. Okay. So AP by PB is 1 by 3. If this is 1, okay, if this is 1, I am not saying that AP is 1. AP may be 1, may not be 1. AP by PB is 1 by 3, that doesn't mean that AP is 1, that doesn't mean that PB is 3. But we can assume. We can assume that AP is 1, PB is 3. We can assume. Okay. So we can say that suppose AP is 1, if AP is 1, then PB will be 3. Okay, if this is 1, this will be 3. So this implies that AP by AB. Now you may be wondering why I am trying to find AB. What was the problem with PB? Why did I change? Why did I remove PB? Because you can see in the diagram, PB doesn't belong to any triangle. Okay, PB is not the side of any triangle, but AP is the side of triangle APQ. You can see AP is the side of triangle APQ. Okay, but PB doesn't belong to any triangle. So I am removing PB and I am trying to get AB, which is the side of triangle ABC. Okay, so try to get the sides of triangles. So AP by AB is equal to, in place of AP we can take 1 because we can assume that AP is 1. Okay. Now what is AB? What is AB? Look at the diagram. AB is equal to AP plus PB. AB is equal to AP plus PB. Okay. AP plus PB, which is 1 by, what is AP? 1. We have assumed. What is PB? 3. So 1 by 4. This is an important result which will give us the answer. So AP by AB is equal to 1 by 4. So let us keep this, we will need it later on. Now we will move to the ratio between the areas of the two triangles. Okay. So first we need similarity. Triangle ABC will be similar to triangle APQ. If you look at the diagram, okay, look at the diagram, ABC and APQ. You can easily prove similarity between these two triangles. We have already done this in part 2. In triangle ABC and triangle APQ, angle A is common, angle APQ is equal to angle ABC, or angle AQP is equal to angle ACP, corresponding angles. So by angle postulate, we can easily prove that these two triangles are similar. Means these two triangles are similar. And this order is correct. Okay, if you check, if you want to check, you can check. This order is correct. Don't change the order. Okay. So now we can say area of triangle ABC by area of triangle APQ using theorem number 4. Theorem number 4, today's theorem. Okay. If two triangles are similar, then the ratio between the areas is equal to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. So area of triangle ABC by area of triangle APQ should be equal to AB by AP whole square, with AB by AP whole square, or BC by PQ whole square, or AC by AQ whole square. Okay. So we have three options. Out of the three options, we have to take that option from which we can get the value. We have this option, AP by AB. So let us take this one. Means AB by AP. Whole square by theorem. Okay. Now what is AB by AP? AP by AB is 1 by 4. Then AB by AP must be 4 by 1. So 4 by 1 whole square, which is 16 by 1. Okay. So area of triangle ABC by area of triangle AP is equal to 16 by 1. That means what does it mean? It means if area of triangle APQ is 1 square units, 1 square cm, then at that time area of triangle ABC, the big triangle, will be 16 square units, 16 square cm. Okay. Similarly, if area of triangle APQ is 2 square cm, if 2 square cm, then area of triangle ABC will be 32 square cm. Okay, but ratio will be 1 by 6, means 16 by 1. Okay, 16 by 1. Second bit, you have to find area of triangle APQ by area of trapezium PBCQ. Okay, how to get this one? The theorem is based on two similar triangles, but the theorem is not based on a triangle and a trapezium. So don't use the theorem here. Okay, just try to understand. Just a few minutes before I told, if area of triangle APQ is 1, okay, if area of triangle APQ is 1, then area of triangle ABC is 16. Then what is the area of triangle trapezium at that time? This is the trapezium. PBCQ is the trapezium. If this is 1, total is 16, then what is the area of this trapezium? Obviously 16 minus 1, that is 50. Okay, so that you can use here. So let area of triangle APQ be 1. What is area of trapezium PBCQ? Area of the big triangle minus area of the small triangle, means area of triangle ABC minus area of triangle APQ. What is area of triangle ABC? 16 minus 1. Okay, area of triangle ABC minus area of triangle APQ, which is equal to 1 by 15. Okay, which is equal to 1 by 15. So this is the answer using the theorem. So let us move to another example. Question number 6. Question number 6. First two, then let us move to 6. The triangle is given. P, Q, R, L, M, N. This is panel. Okay. PM by MR is equal to 3 by 4. PM by MR. Okay. By 4. So ratio between PM and MR is 3 by 4. So let us assume that PM is 3. PM may be 3, may not be 3, but we can assume. Let PM be 3. So I am writing 3 here. Okay. Let MR be 4. So this is 4. Okay. Now let us move to the first bit. What you have to calculate? First you have to calculate PL by PQ. PL by PQ. Okay. Lm is parallel to Q1. Okay, you can see Lm is parallel to Q1. This is given. So we can use BPT here, basic proportionality theorem, part 2. Okay, so we can say PL by LQ is equal to PM by MR by BPT. Okay, PL by LQ is equal to PM by MR by BPT, which is equal to, this is given 3 by 4. 3 by 4. Okay, so PL by LQ is also 3 by 4. Okay, so now we can easily find PL by PQ. So let us find PL by PQ is equal to C. Okay, PL by LQ, don't look at here. PL by LQ is 3 by 4. So we can assume that PL is 3. What is PQ? Look at the diagram. PQ is equal to PL plus LQ. PL plus LQ. So PL plus LQ means PL is 3, LQ is 4. Okay, PL plus LQ means 3 plus 4. So answer is 3 by 7. Okay, so PL by LQ is equal to, PL by PQ, PL by PQ is equal to 3 by 7. Now let us move to same first bit. You have to find Ln by QR, Ln by QR. Okay, now we will need similarity. You have already got 3 by 7. Okay, do not forget that. We can say triangle PLN similar to triangle PQR by angle postulate. You can see PLM PQR angle postulate. We can easily prove similarity. Okay, this we have already done in part 2. Now you can say PL by PQ is equal to Lm by QR is equal to PM by PR. Because if two triangles are similar, then the corresponding sides are proportional. Okay, we need Lm by QR. This is our target. Okay, we have PL by PQ. We don't need this one. Okay, so this implies that Lm by QR is equal to, what is PL by PQ? We have got 3 by 7. So answer is 3 by 7. Okay, that doesn't mean that Lm is 3 or QR is 7. Okay, so Lm is a multiple of 3, QR is a multiple of 7. Here I have written 3 and 4, just I have assumed, but maybe 3 may not be 3, this one, maybe 4 may not be 4. Okay, next second bit, area of triangle LMN by area of triangle MNR. Okay, these two triangles. Okay, area of triangle, you can look at the question, LMN by MNR. These two triangles. Okay, are these two triangles related in any way? Can we prove similarity between these two triangles, LMN and MNR? We cannot. Okay, these two triangles are not similar, but we can use theorem number 6 here. Look at these two triangles LMN and MNR. I am drawing the diagram here. Suppose this is M, this is L, this is N, this is R. These are the two triangles. You can look at these two triangles. There is a common vertex M, and their bases are along the same straight line LR. So we can use the theorem number 6 here. Means the ratio between the areas is equal to ratio between the bases. Means Ln by NR. Ln by NR. So our target is Ln by NR. Ln by NR. Okay, Ln by NR. So how to find this Ln by NR? by similarity. See, triangle M L M N similar to, I'm means showing the similarity between triangle LMN, this triangle, and triangle QNR, not this one. Okay, I have told this triangle is not similar to this triangle, but these two triangles can be similar, LMN and QNR. Okay, these two are vertically opposite angles. This is your work. Okay, how to prove similarity, that is your work. I have already explained how to prove similarity. These two triangles means LMN and QNR will be similar by angle postulate. I am writing the order. L will be equivalent to R, N will be equivalent to Q, R, Q, N. This will be the order. Okay. So in this order, triangle LMN and triangle QNR will be similar to each other. So definitely the corresponding sides will be proportional. So we can write Ln by RQ is equal to Mn by Qn is equal to Ln by Rn. Okay. Now we have value here, Ln by Qr. This value we had, this value in first bit. In first bit we had found Ln by Qr. You can check. Okay. I have already erased it, but we have got this value Ln by Qr in first bit. The value was 3 by 7. Okay. So this is equal to 3 by 7. All the values will be 3 by 7. All the ratios will be equal to 3 by 7. So now let us go back to our triangle, our target. This is not our target. Just to find this one. Our target was Ln by Rn. Just to find Ln by Rn, I did similarity. Then I took the corresponding sides. Now, area of triangle LMN by area of triangle MNR. These two triangles are not similar, but they have a common vertex M and their bases are along the same straight line LR. So ratio between the areas will be equal to ratio between the corresponding bases, which are LN and NR. So Ln by NR will be the answer. And what is Ln by NR? You can see 3 by 7. Answer is 3 by 7. Okay. This is second bit. Now let us move to third bit. Third bit is area of triangle LQM. Area of triangle by area of triangle LQM. Area of triangle LQM. Where is LQM? LQM is this one. Okay, LQM is this one. Okay. This big triangle LQM. I am drawing the triangle. Okay. L M N Q. You can look at the triangle. LQM is this big triangle and LQM is this small triangle. Again, these two triangles are not similar, but they have a common vertex L, as you can see, and the bases are along the same straight line QN. So we can use theorem number 6, just as we used in the bit number 2. Okay. So area of triangle LQM by area of triangle LQN will be equal to ratio of the corresponding bases. Which are the bases? MQ. The common vertex is L. So the side opposite to L will be the base. Okay. Side opposite to vertex L is MQ for this triangle, for this triangle, for this triangle. side opposite to vertex L is NQ. NQ by NQ. Okay, MQ by NQ. This is the answer. Okay. What is MQ? Mn plus NQ by NQ. Okay, you can see in the diagram MQ is equal to Mn plus NQ and by NQ. Now what is Mn plus NQ? In second video we had found. Okay, in second video we had found that lm by RQ is equal to Mn by Q1 is equal to NL by NR is equal to, we had got 3 by 7. This was our target in the second bit. Okay, we have got this the values from here, from the first bit. Okay, so 3 by 7. So now see, we need Mn and NQ now. So equate these two. Okay, so in place of Mn we can put 3 from there. In place of NQ we can put 7. Okay, so 3 plus 7 by 7, which is equal to 10 by 7. Okay, so this is the ratio between area of triangle LQM and triangle NQM. Okay, so I hope you have understood this part. Part number 3, the 3 theorems. Okay, so the first theorem is based on area. If two triangles are similar, then what is the ratio between the areas? Second theorem is based on median. The median of a triangle divides it into two triangles of equal area. Third theorem is based on area again. If two or more triangles have a common vertex and their bases are along the same straight line, then ratio between the areas is equal to ratio between the corresponding bases. So these are the 3 theorems which you have to understand and memorize. Okay, so thank you for watching.